If you're reading this on a screen at 11:47 p.m., stop. Or at least squint. Because that glowing rectangle you're holding isn't just delivering information, it's delivering an assault on your brain's biological clock. Nighttime screen use, saturated in blue light, is one of the most potent, underappreciated modern threats to human sleep, brain health, and sanity. And no, night shift mode isn't going to save you. Let's start with the basics. Your body has an internal clock, a circadian rhythm, that regulates everything from sleep to metabolism to hormone production. This rhythm is primarily synchronized by light, especially sunlight. For most of evolutionary history, this worked beautifully. Then came electricity. Then came iPhones. Now it's a mess. Blue light, which peaks in the 460 to 480 nanometers range, is part of the visible light spectrum and is extremely effective at suppressing melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. During the day, that's fine. In fact, blue light from sunlight helps you feel alert, focused, and awake. But at night, blue light is the neurological equivalent of blasting heavy metal in a nursery. Device screens, phones, tablets, laptops, TVs emit large amounts of blue light, especially LEDs. When you expose your eyes to this light in the evening, your brain gets confused. It interprets the artificial light as a signal that it's still daytime. In response, your pineal gland delays melatonin production. Sleep onset latency, translation, how long it takes you to fall asleep, increases, and your circadian rhythm shifts later, like a teenager on summer break. You're not just going to bed late, you're shifting your entire biological schedule forward, dragging your health with it. This disruption isn't trivial. Reduced melatonin doesn't just delay sleep, it fragments it. You get less REM sleep, more nighttime awakenings, and poorer sleep efficiency. Over time, this affects everything from memory consolidation to immune function. Your brain becomes a fog machine, spewing forgetfulness, emotional instability, and low-level cognitive decay. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't even need a lot of blue light to mess this up. Studies have shown that even moderate exposure, say, 2 hours of tablet reading before bed, can reduce melatonin levels by up to 23% and delay its peak by more than an hour. Some people's rhythms are even more sensitive, meaning that a quick email check at 10 p.m. can throw off your entire night's sleep. Yes, your boss's late-night Slack message is now a biological hazard. And before you start feeling smug about your amber-toned night mode, let's get real. While warmer color temperatures reduce the intensity of blue light, they don't eliminate it. Most studies show that night shift and similar features provide only marginal benefit. Worse, they give you a false sense of security, encouraging you to stay on screens longer, kind of like thinking diet soda cancels out a triple cheeseburger. Let's not forget about the dopamine loop. The content you're consuming, scrolling social feeds, binging dramas, compulsively Googling your symptoms, is also keeping your brain aroused. Screens don't just delay melatonin, they activate the brain's reward pathways. Your prefrontal cortex is being tugged in two directions. It knows you need sleep, but it also wants to find out what happened in episode 6. Guess which one wins? And if you're wondering why you wake up groggy even after getting enough hours, this is likely the reason. Your circadian misalignment means your body is trying to sleep when your brain thinks it should be active. You're waking during the biological night, mid-cycle, with cortisol still at rock bottom. The result? A sensation somewhere between jet lag and mild brain damage. This isn't just a personal issue, it's public health. Poor sleep contributes to a long list of chronic conditions: obesity, depression, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegeneration. Add to that the increased risk of accidents and reduced workplace productivity, and you have a society that's both tired and paying for it in medical bills and lost IQ points. Your ancestors didn't have this problem. When it got dark, it got dark. They didn't swipe through memes under a mammoth hide. Their melatonin kicked in with the sunset. They fell asleep naturally. You're battling circadian sabotage by LED. You're trying to simulate dusk while holding the sun 18 inches from your face. So what can you do? The obvious solution, cut off screens 2 hours before bed, is apparently harder than quitting heroin, at least based on how most people react. But that's what it takes. Better yet, use real light discipline. Dim the lights in your house after sunset, use warm spectrum bulbs, and wear blue blocking glasses in the evening if you must use screens. And don't fool yourself into thinking scrolling Twitter while squinting through yellow-tinted glasses is the same as reading a paperback by candlelight. Here's your funny warning wrapped in truth. If you treat your bedroom like a Best Buy showroom, don't be surprised when your brain stops knowing what time it is. Your sleep is not optional. Melatonin is not a suggestion. And your smartphone doesn't care that you have an early meeting tomorrow. It will blast blue light into your optic nerve until your body thinks it's high noon in July. You can keep pretending that just 5 more minutes won't hurt. Or you can start treating your screen like the bedtime enemy it is. The decision is yours, but be warned. One more midnight YouTube spiral, and you may wake up in a body that's aged 5 years overnight.